2-year-old black little girl, 2 years old, mind you, is cuffed by them folks, students, for a Rosa Parks reenactment at a Florida daycare. Now, hey, I'm all for learning about black history, okay? But don't you think this is a bit much? We're going to get into the story, but having one student of the opposite race handcuffing a little black girl who's 2 years old at a daycare so we could be more authentic for the whole Rosa Parks situation. Don't you think that's a bit much to be putting onto a child? Let's get into it. A Florida daycare is under fire after a 2-year-old black girl was photographed being handcuffed and fingerprinted by another student pretending to be a cop as part of a Rosa Parks reenactment. The NAACP called for the state to investigate the building's Brain Academy in St. Cloud, where the child was subject to an alarming act of simulation where she was handcuffed and fingerprinted. At 2 years old, y'all thought, okay, ooh, this is a good idea. Ooh, Black History Month. At 2? Y'all. The girl's parents said that they learned about the incident when images were sent to them via the school's app. They're like, yeah, and they're looking like, I'm confused. I don't think this is right. Okay. This is what was said. Her hands restrained behind her back as if she was being taken into custody, the couple said. Then the next image was her hands being placed on a table as if she was being booked at 2 years old in a daycare. The look on her face alone was horrific. And this is okay to do just because, oh, well, it's showing your history. Yeah, we got to show you that. You know, it's always interesting to me that anytime someone shows like Black history, for example, it's always, and I get American Black history is different than, everything else. But the point remains, anytime Black history is shown, it's always the negative parts of it. Anytime Black history is shown, it's always something that was oppressive, as though we have nothing else but oppression in our history. There's no glitz and glam, nothing. It's just, nope, you guys were slaves and that's it. This is what the father said of the girl. He said, I was just like, there's no way they're doing this in a 2-year-old classroom. It was our daughter who had her hands restrained behind her back by another child wearing a police vest. What I keep reliving in my mind is the look on our daughter's face. And it said the couple quickly pulled their daughter out of the center where the mother says she spoke with the director. The mom said the teacher is a quote unquote sweetheart, instead blaming the facility for its curriculum. The daycare claimed that the photographs shared do not offer a complete or accurate representation of the full lesson about the importance of equal rights. Why are we doing this at all? For 2-year-olds? I don't know, yo. I don't know. In the spirit of the moment, the class spontaneously decided. So 2-year-olds were all like, "Ooh, yeah, let's put some handcuffs on people." Decided to act out the elements of Miss Parks' story, including her arrest for refusing to give up her seat at the front of the bus. The statement said the school believes in the teachings and importance of equality, for standing up for our rights and speaking up when we see something is not right. I find it very hard to believe that 2-year-olds are like, oh yeah, Rosa Parks, let's go ahead and do it. Okay. And that's the thing. Come on now. I look at it, I'm like, come on, really? So all the 2-year-olds were like, okay, this is what I want to do. Not go and draw something that could promote equality and draw something that could promote togetherness within, Have like a nice Martin Luther King, let's draw Martin Luther King, let's color him in. Nothing like that. And let's have you just talk about him. Nothing like, okay, let's go and watch a Martin Luther King movie. You tell me a 2-year-old was like, yeah, let's reenact handcuffing her. I find that to be very, very difficult to believe. But this is, once again, one of those things.